My classroom management. The most important aspects of classroom management to me are the classroom rules and procedures, the consequences that come with those rules and procedures in the classroom, the learning environment I create, and communication with the parents and the coworkers. First off, classroom rules and procedures. I just want my rules and my discipline plan to be posted in an area where everybody can see and it's not blocked by anything. Clear expectations and guidelines will be outlined in my syllabus. They will be going over in the first days of class. Same with the verbal warnings. They'll be outlined in the syllabus, gone over in the first days of class. Procedures, followed or not, there won't be any consequences to them. Just because there's no consequences for procedures, you just redo it. Prevention is more effective than intervention. I believe this. Rules and procedures, this is where you prevent it from ever happening. You won't have to discipline anybody if you prevent it. You won't have to intervene with students, and it's just overall healthier for the class to prevent it before it ever happens. I want my rules and my discipline plan printed out and taken home to the parents. This will be expected to be signed and returned to me. I want this done just so parents know the rules and the expectations and what I expect of their student to be happening in the classroom, so they don't ever come to me like, why is my student being held? This was never told to me. This is bull. This can't happen. Like they know what's happened. How I follow my discipline plan. There's no surprise to them. There's no curveball at the plate. They know what's going to happen. Consequences in the classroom. I want my discipline plan posted, just like I said on the other side. Going to break it down more of how I plan to discipline. The first and second time I plan to just kind of give a verbal warning to them, like, hey, knock it off. You're not supposed to be doing that. Third time of breaking the same rule consecutively. 10 minutes of recess taken away. If I end up teaching middle school, that's how I'll do that. But if in high school, I know like in my high school, if you didn't have the best of the grades, you had to go visit the teacher that you weren't performing in well, performing with. If you had good grades and you were free to go, but that's where I plan to take the 10 minutes out. Like, hey, you need to come sit with me for 10 minutes and we need to talk about what's going on here. Why are you breaking this rule? What can I do to help you? The fourth time of breaking it consecutively, I plan to call the parents and set up an action plan with the parents. The parents will have been notified. They will have full access to this plan. They will help me create it. And really, I want good consequences to really come from everything. I want to be able to fist bump them, like, hey, you did good on this assignment, or like, hey, you did better than the last time, or just like a student who doesn't ever do anything or turn anything in, and he turns something in, just like, hey, great job for turning this in. I just want to motivate students to be better than me. I want a treasure chest to pick from. Maybe this has gift cards, like a $5 iTunes gift card or a $10 go get you something to eat at Taco Bell. This will happen if you turn 10 assignments in a row, you get a pick from the chest. So the learning environment. This is one of the biggest things for me. Right here, as this picture shows, kind of want a group's desks of two pointed towards a focal point. I want this done so group work is easily accessed between these two students. I want them really collaborating with each other, bouncing ideas off each other on how to solve problems before they come to me and talk to me about it. Just help each other work through the problem before they need the teacher's help. I want academic posters related to math and motivation. like this one that just popped up, the wanted egg for X sign. Just so when they reach that 7 minutes of listening to me and they can't handle it anymore, they can look around the classroom and be like, oh, hey, that's cool. Like that poster's pretty cool. And like I said, with motivation, I know that math isn't the easiest subject for anybody, and a lot of people um, are kind of drilled with like, if you're not good at getting good grades in math, you're stuck at math. It doesn't come to you, and I don't want that to be taught at all. I want like, hey, you got this. Hang in there, push through it. You can do it. Like, I just want it to be safe learning environment and foster the love for learning. And I want students to feel safe when they fail. Like, it's okay to fail. Like, pick yourself back up, get ready to go again. It's okay. You can do this. I also want calculators just to be provided on a wall, because I know that not everybody's going to have access to a calculator. So I want to be able to give that to them, so they're not asking other students, hey, you got a calculator. They have one when they come into my room. They can borrow one and return it. I want easy access to me. You can't really see it in the photo, but up in like the left-hand corner, I want just my desk, nothing else there. They can come up. It's safe for them to approach me. And then with the break center with fun sheets, that's something that I have going on. I want to experiment with, see how it works. But like if a student comes in and it's just he's not having a good day, he can't focus well um, in the lesson, I can approach and be like, hey man, what's going on? What's going on? Are you okay? And he's like, I'm having a bad day. And be like, well, you can go to the break center. And in this break center, it's just going to have fun sheets with math related to what we're learning. Just fun little activities that they can do to just get away and go take their mind off things for a second. And so that, but they're still able to learn and on what we're working on. Communications with parents and coworkers. This is the lifeblood of my class, and for parents as well. Every Friday, I want to send a report card home with the assignments they've done, if they're missing them, what they've got on them, just so parents know how their student is performing in my class, so they don't come to parent-teacher conferences like out of the blue. Why is my student failing? You know why? Because I've sent these home. They will be expected to be signed by the parent, so they know what's going on and return to me. Really, email and phone is how I want people to, even my students, to contact me. I don't plan on doing nothing with social media. I really check my phone more than anything. So I just want them, if they ever need like help, like, oh, hey, my student's struggling on this assignment. Can we set up a Zoom call maybe, and you can help them a little bit? Like, I want full access to that. I want parents to be involved in my classroom. I want them to come in, want them to see how my classroom's set up, my rules. I just want them to be able to be like, hey, maybe this could be a little better here. Go into a little bit more explanation on your assignments and stuff like that. I want questions and concerns from parents, even students and my coworkers. I want them all brought to me like, why is this way? You could have worded this a little bit different in your assignment. That's just what I want, so I can grow as a professional and become better as a teacher. I want to collab with my other teachers to mix it up. To mix in different aspects of, like, in my word problems, like, hey, is this how you would word it in English? Like, is this how you would actually word it? Just so, like, the students are getting that, not just math, other aspects of learning in there, as long with science as well. Like, hey, how many cells are actually in the human body? I don't want to say, like, a gazillion are in the human body. I don't want to lie about it. I want it to be real life solutions with real life problems for them. And I just want to be able to ask other teachers, be like, hey, Jimmy wasn't doing so well in my class. He seemed a little out of it. I know you have him, but in the period before mine, was there something, is he acting the same way in your class? Like, something going on? I just want to make sure my students are well and are performing the best they can. That's my references. Thank you.